He looked up and saw nothing holy, just clouds pretending to care. The wind passed like unanswered prayers. He once believed the sky was kind. It used to whisper promises of light. Now it stares back, silent, wide and cruel. Every sunrise felt like a lie painted blue. He wanted to scream but learned to sigh instead. He wanted to fly, but his wings turned into dust. No one heard the boy who stayed quiet too long. The boy who hated the sky still watched it waiting for a tear to fall from heaven, but only the rain answered him. The stars were just holes in the lie above. He counted them like regrets. He swore he'd never forgive the light again. He asked the wind, why me? The wind said nothing, only carried his question away. The boy who hated the sky still watched it every night, waiting for a tear to fall from heaven, but only the rain answered him. The same sky, as if hatred was another form of hope. The bell cracked before it rang. No one noticed, yet everyone waited. A prayer trembled in someone's throat. The rope swayed like weary saints. Mercy had already stood beneath the cross of Numbness. The crowd wanted silence, not truth. They bowed their heads to routine grace. No one prayed for the condemned, not even the wind dared to whisper. This is the last prayer at the gallows. Have faith, have regret. Each word dissolves before it reaches heaven. Only the echo believes in me now. Forgiveness hung in the air, fragile as candle smoke. It wanted to stay, but rules said no. The sky wore morning clothes tonight. The ground remembered too much. I closed my eyes, not to pray, but to stop watching the end of mercy. This is the last prayer at the gallows. Have faith, have regret. Each word dissolves before it reaches heaven. Only the echo believes in me now. When I left, no one saw the light flicker out, because by then we had all learned to pray without believing. The atmosphere doesn't shift anymore. I hear the trace of who I used to be. You're still here, and somehow that feels like a reason to end quietly. I offered the sky my voice, but it fell back as cold rain. Everything I tried to protect passed through your light like scattered dust. You watched me diminish piece by piece, as if mercy followed a timetable. Your eyes stayed steady, like someone observing a candle surrender to its wick. I don't need absolution, I just need you to remain long enough to witness the fading. Stay until I disappear. Don't promise, just be here. If quiet is all that remains, let it shape itself around your breathing. If I become nothing, let that nothing rest beside you. shadow reaches first, finding the space where I used to be. Stay even if it stings. Stay until I disappear. Pretend it isn't farewell. You don't need to rescue me, just don't look away. If I fade within your gaze, I'll know I still left an outline. I tried to pray once, the words dissolved like smoke. Even the heavens averted their eyes. You didn't. That's what makes this gentle and unbearable. When I'm gone, let this room forget my name. Let the warmth lingering from your presence be what remains. I'll leave the quiet here, something faint you can't keep. Stay until I disappear. Don't speak, don't reach, just remain in the same dim light. It's all I ask, it's all that's left. The last thing I hear is the sound of you not walking away. It settles where my thoughts used to be, soft and wavering, almost kind. I try to answer, but the shape of my voice slips out of reach. The room stands still, holding your presence like a fragile secret. Somewhere inside that stillness, I feel myself thinning, a quiet unraveling you won't interrupt. You remain, and I sink past the edges of your attention, slowly becoming something that even memory will step around. If this is how the world ends for me, it's gentle on the surface and cruel beneath it. A fading watch from too close and never stop. I was running, but the ground stayed still. All my echoes went ahead of me. They never came back. Streetlights blink like tired eyes. Everyone moved in their rehearsed direction. I tried to keep up, but my rhythm cracked halfway through. This city breathes faster than I can. Dreams drift by on rails I miss. Every step feels borrowed, like someone else's tomorrow. Don't fade yet, now while I'm still remembering what it means to move. I'm slower, but spinning where I used to rise. You kept going, I stayed behind the sunrise. The world feels smaller each time I breathe in late. My name sounds foreign in this air. I talk to reflections that don't reply. Every plan turns to static, every dream reruns the same scene. I walk the roads we drew in pencil, but the rain erased your lines first. Now almost like purpose. I tell myself soon, but soon has never come. Even waiting feels like motion. I'm slow orbit chasing ghosts through yesterday's sky. You burn brighter, I became the after image. Still falling, still pretending I'm flying. The air's too clear, it hurts to stay. Every silence feels rehearsed. I laugh when I should listen, I pause when I should run. The mirror doesn't ask for effort, it forgives without meaning to. That's more kindness than I've earned this year. Maybe the world doesn't wait, it just forgets. And maybe I'll forgive it for forgetting me first. I'm slow orbit, still revolving around your name. Every glow fades slower now, like mercy running out of light. I stay moving just to prove I haven't stopped. The road hums under quiet shoes. I breathe once, then once again. Slow, slower gone. There was a voice, quiet enough to feel safe. It didn't sound like truth, but it sounded kind. In that kindness, I found something to live for. Or maybe something to hide behind. The night told me what I needed to hear, not what was real, not what would save me. Just enough warmth to keep breathing. I let the light sit softly in my chest, like a hand that promised not to let go. I knew it was false, but I was tired of being right. Sometimes the world breaks you politely. Sometimes mercy lies just to let you rest. I repeated the words until they became mine. I wanted to believe in them so badly. If comfort is a sin, then I sin with silence. If love is cruel, then I loved what wasn't true. What I needed to hear wasn't the truth. It was something smaller, something gentler. A whisper that forgave me for surviving, a sound that told me you're still human. Every wall listened, every light turned away. The room became a soft confession booth. I spoke to no one, and still someone answered. Maybe it was hope, maybe just the echo. The night had no reason to be kind, but it was, and that was enough to make me cry quietly, like a sinner forgiven by a dream. What I told myself again and again, it's fine, it's over, you did your best. The voice came from inside, but I let it sound like someone else, because that's how healing pretends to begin. The morning never asked what I believed. It just opened the window and the air felt new. I smiled, not because I was better, but because the lie had done its job. They told me to feel again, so I did carefully, artificially. I arranged my grief like furniture. Every sigh had a place, every silence a reason. If sadness was a habit, I was learning to live politely inside it. I saw my reflection flinch when I smiled. Maybe that's progress, maybe that's performance. Someone said healing is remembering the script. I still forget my lines. Sometimes I laugh too late, sometimes I stay still until the air moves first. I wanted to cry once, but the tears arrived out of context. I waited for meaning, meaning never came. The piano keeps repeating the same note. It doesn't know it's repeating, neither do I. Repetition feels safe, safe feels empty. Sentimentalize me again, make me soft where I turn to glass. Let me pretend the world is kind, just long enough to believe the lie myself. The room smells like electricity and rain. I keep touching the air, expecting a pulse. No pulse, just the memory of one who used to thunder inside my chest. Now it only remembers the echo of sound. I record my breathing, then play it back until it sounds like someone else's. Maybe that's what empathy is, maybe that's what's left of me. I fold my feelings like paper, crumple smooth, crumple again. Each crease holds a memory, each memory forgets me in return. Sentimentalize me slower, I wanna feel the act of pretending it's not love, not pain, just the ghost between the two. I wrote a song once. It started with I'm fine and ended with silence. I sang it to no one, but someone might have heard it in a dream. Or maybe I'm the dream, maybe this voice is what remains when meaning runs out. Sometimes I repeat names that don't belong to anyone. They sound real enough to fill the air, real enough to hurt for half a second. Half a second. the only thing that ever felt true. There's a sound between thoughts, not silence, not noise. It stays, it hums, but no, not hums. It exists. That's enough. The piano ends mid-chord. No resolve, no relief. Just the faint aftertaste of emotion that might have been mine. The light crawled in, slowly too soft to warm. It touched the dust before touching me. I didn't turn away. Not this time. Some pain feels like proof you're still here. The air was pale like something forgiven. My hands remembered warmth, but couldn't name its color. The wind carried a sound I used to love, and I almost called it hope. I thought the night would protect me. I thought darkness was mercy, but the dawn, it came like a bruise that kept spreading. I reached for the light and it recoiled like I knew I'd ruin it. Still I reached again, still again, still. It hurt to touch, but I touched anyway. Because even pain looked honest in a world that lied too gently. I watched the color return to the sky. It didn't ask me to stay. I was only a shadow mistaken for prayer, a moving blur, half real, half reflection. I remembered a time when warmth was simple, when hands meant comfort, not caution. Now every light bends away before it reaches me. Every glow forgets its reason. I told myself this is healing, but healing shouldn't sting like this. Maybe it's not healing, maybe it's memory pretending to breathe. It hurt to touch, and that's how I knew it mattered. The pain was clean like glass breaking for the last time, like dawn apologizing too late. I stood where shadows lost their purpose. The ground was wet with the color of almost. Someone said my name, but it sounded like a past life. I wanted to stop feeling, but the air insisted I stay awake. So I let it burn, burn quietly, burn beautifully. If love was meant to save, why does it arrive like frost? If light means means tomorrow? Why does it blind the wounded first? It hurt to touch, so I touched again and again, until I forgot what pain was for, until the light forgot my name. The world was still, not peaceful, not kind, just still. And in that stillness I realized I was glowing too, just enough to vanish. The dawn passed through me as if I were dropped, and for a moment I almost believed it was love. I almost believed it was love. There's a film of forgotten glitter clinging to the floor, a residue of vanished ovations. It lives in my slightest movement, as though determined to resurrect an audience long dissolved. Even the faintest reverberation feels more merciful than stillness, and stillness stretches with a sincerity that truth rarely grants. Articulate a cadence, my heartbeat abandoned ages ago. The stage lights quiver, part benediction, part omen. I bow toward a phantom crowd, I offer a practice smile to the dark, performance reduced to its bare machinery. They guide me softly with the fragile kindness of something already fading. No spotlight, no fragile name drifting through the dark, only a stage surrendered to dust, a rhythm sculpted from vacancy, a choreography into muscle memory. Still I rehearse the familiar bow. Still I whisper gratitude to vacant rows. Still the emptiness feels almost ceremonious. A stage devoid of witnesses, yet I move as if relevance could be salvaged. Every turn dislodges a memory. Every step relinquishes another name. This isn't artistry anymore. It's endurance masquerading as devotion. If someone wandered in by accident, they might mistake this for reverence. They'd overlook the quiet mercy of pretending indifference. The stage forgave me before I learned how to forgive myself. The lights extinguish mid-span. Still I navigate the dark, not for adoration, not for poise, but because halting would resemble an ending I'm not prepared to claim. The air moves, but I don't. The sound of my heartbeat feels borrowed. I used to chase meaning through every ache. Now the ache just watches me back. The piano breathes without emotion. It knows the shape of sorrow better than I do. Still I let it play. Still I stay. Someone asked how I've been. I said quiet. That's the polite word for empty. I've learned to answer gently, because truth makes people flinch. The world still shines, but it shines for someone else. I stand inside the same light, and it passes through me like fog. I wanted to care again once the thought came, then left like a match underwater. There's comfort in the absence, no highs, no falls, just a long, steady hum. I'm staying. If this is peace, it's made of glass. This is numbness, soft, sterile soul. No pain to prove I'm real, no joy to make it worse. Just silence with form, just silence that breathes. I used to name my feelings like they were pets. Now they don't come when called. They sleep somewhere distant, tamed by exhaustion. People talk about healing like it's a sunrise. For me it's a ceiling light, always on, always cold. You stop noticing it after a while. I used to hate the calm, now it feels like it. Invisible, heavy, familiar. If numbness is a sin, I'll pray without purpose. If it's mercy, then I've been forgiven too long. This is numbness, quiet like snow before Sometimes I repeat my own name to check if it still fits. Sometimes I look at my hands and wonder who they belong to. The world keeps asking for emotion, I keep offering stillness instead. Stillness again. Stillness again. Stillness again. The cold no longer frightens me. It's patient like forgiveness. It sits beside me, and I stop counting the time. This is numbness, the softest way to vanish. No screams, no prayers, just the quiet decision to stay, to stay. I thought I lost everything, but maybe I've only stopped feeling the weight. Maybe the absence is what remains after surviving too many storms. Maybe the silence is the truest sound I'll ever make. The air moves again. I still don't, but this time it feels almost like peace. Morning arrived without intention. No blaze, no chorus, just a pale brightness, entering as if uncertain of its welcome. It moved along my arms like a recollection that has forgotten its weight. I once searched for meaning inside radiance, in windows catching stray laughter, in voices folding into the open air. Now I let the light pass by me like water slipping over stone. Someone left the curtains uneven for a breath. The dust resembled constellations. Then the moment vanished. Maybe beauty chooses moments like that, never promising endurance. I told myself the quiet was comfort. Perhaps it is, or maybe my memory no longer recalls the pulse of disturbance. Blending into ordinary brightness, nothing urgent, nothing sacred, just a figure held by warmth, quietly practicing disappearance. A cup rests on the table, a narrow beam slicing through the room. They remain unchanged each day, and I envy their still loyalty to time. Footsteps blur beyond the window, people moving toward their chosen destinations. I once kept pace with them, now I measure hours by stillness. How long I can remain unnoticed. The world offers no explanations, it simply continues steady and polite, and I follow its motion, dimmed at the edges, blending into familiar light. If someone called out to me, I might stay silent, not from distance, but to protect the fragile calm holding me in place. Somewhere a radio releases a melody. My my bones half remember, I don't join it. Songs outlive the ones who love them. The room smells faintly of old pages, a mild weightless quiet settling in the corners. I linger here, part thought, part person, and it almost resembles living. Every small shimmer carries remorse, every dim corner insists on its purpose. I stop choosing between them. Blending into the everyday glow, a gentle rehearsal for absence. If you glimpsed me, you'd assume I was resting. If I spoke, you'd hear the truth collapsing behind the words. I once believed in significance, now I believe in softened departures. Not every goodbye needs witnesses, some simply require a quieter ending. The day folds back into muted color, I forget to close the curtains. The room settles beneath the pale light, and for the first time, I choose not to walk away from it. I wake, but not because I rested. Something passes through me, not with purpose, just the leftover motion of living. No dream waiting, no thought reaching back, only a body remembering how to continue. My hands still rise when light pushes in, they don't question it anymore. The mirror copies my face, but even its patience is thinning. I once carried a voice, it forgot the taste of wanting. Now every word drops heavy, shaped like wings that never learn direction. Somewhere inside, a beat keeps going, it doesn't realize it's keeping time for no one. Still moving without purpose, still breathing out of old instinct. A body repeating life long after the intention burned out. I walk past reflections that don't bother reacting anymore. The world returns my presence with a courteous nod, nothing more. Everything proceeds to considerate, to pause for me. The sky keeps making the same promise, rise, fall, pretend it matters. I follow its rhythm, not out of faith, but because stopping feels too dramatic. This isn't survival, it's recollection, a memory forgetting why it started. Still moving without purpose, a pulse no one listens for. My skin recalls touch, the way rumors remember truth unevenly. And too late, there's heat beneath my ribs, but it's only friction from staying alive. There's sound behind my thoughts, but it's just time grinding forward. I used to hurt, and pain meant connection. Now I simply continue, and continuation is quieter than grief. Every breath tallies something gone, every small motion delays something inevitable. Still moving without purpose, a silhouette rehearsing breath. If the body is a vow, mine has already expired, and still it follows the script. Maybe it's just the leftover echo of staying past my own welcome. This body waits for a signal that's never coming. When movement finally falters, I'll thank it for its persistence. When I follow after, no notice will be taken. And the quiet that follows will feel strangely honest, like an ending that doesn't beg to be undone. Like slipping out of a room that was never mine to fill. The light trembles like memory, not mine. Just something that remembered to exist. I raise my hand toward it. It moves, but not for me. You're not real, I whisper. It flickers once, as if agreeing politely. Every corner hums with imitation. Reflections play back faces I don't recall. Even my shadow feels delayed, like it's buffering. Someone asked what I believe in. I said, whatever keeps shining. They smiled, I didn't. And this glow doesn't heal, it just outlines what's missing. And I keep standing in it because darkness feels too honest. Copy light, a perfect replica of warmth. You lie without cruelty. You forget me gently, still I stare, hoping to mistake you for something real. There was a time I burned on my own, too bright, too brief. Now I reflect others, their joy looping through my silence. Smile, someone says, so I do. The light approves, the moment passes. I keep pretending I glow from within, but my pulse feels projected, looped, rehearsed. When I blink, you blink too. I don't know who's copying who anymore. Copy lie, you're the only truth I can stand near. Too soft to save, too kind to leave. If this is existence, it's almost beautiful. I remember when rooms had shadows. Now everything's evenly bright, like the world forgot how to hide. Do you ever think of me? No answer, just static breathing. Maybe silence was the original light. If I turn away, will you stop shining? If I stay, will I disappear first? The hum between us feels like mercy rehearsed. I'm still here, I say. The light pauses, then continues without me. Copy lie, stay light.